Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another chapter review of sinoalice. Welcome once again, guys. It's time for another chapter review of sinoalice. This is definitely a series that do want to give the parental advisory. It is explicit content. This last chapter in particular has probably everything that you want to say explicit of a series. This one has it. So just high warning, if you are a child watching my video, this is not for you. So just don't do it. This is the last chapter of sinoalice volume 2. I do have volume 3 with me, which I am excited to start. Do I have volume 3? I do have volume 3. Here it is. Nope, that is not volume 3. What is this? What is this? Record of Lotus War. Well, I thought I had volume 3 with me, but anyways, it is a great series. If you have not read it, I have 6 other volumes out here. Chapters out. Here we go. Volume 3. So go check those out. I do appreciate all the love and support that I've been receiving. This series is based, I believe, on a visual or a game, something like that. It's a popular mobile RPG game. Sorry, that's what it is. So if you heard of it, great. If not, go check out my videos. It is a great series. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share, because that helps tremendously. Also, go give some love by checking my description below. Okay, let's talk about this chapter. Wild chapter, may I say. We got the introduction of Cinderella in chapter 6. I keep calling it volume. Cinderella saves Red Riding Hood, and the first few pages is basically her still helping Red Riding Hood basically survive, and it seems like a very I don't know, like just her helping her out because she wants to be friends. And Red Riding Hood says, like, how can I repay you? And she's like, you'll do anything for me? And she's like, yeah, anything for you. And she's like, I'll take you up for that offer. And that's really the end of the pretend of who Cinderella is, and we see who she really is, which is, it's not a pretty scene. I'm gonna skip one of these pages. I'm not showing all the pages, obviously, but one of these pages is kind of a little gory. She's basically a yakuza. She basically deals with people in a rude way. This guy messed up, and she basically is chopping things off of him as a punishment. And she's like, what else am I gonna have to chop off you? Like, I don't want to chop off fingers, that's so cliche. After she chopped off his nose, I mean, that's, anyways, she is someone not to deal with. Let's just put it like that. It seems like the yakuza, the boss himself, they're trying to mess with Cinderella and make a deal with her, and she doesn't want to budge. We do see basically that she is making money in a respectful way, but also behind the scenes, she's basically corrupted. She's doing all this stuff to play the game that she is, and she's getting people as well. We do see a girl that she's going after in particular. We don't really see much about her, of her after that, but we know that that's one of her targets. And then she freaks out because her assistant is not with her. Now, who is her assistant? Now, her assistant is also a player in the game. Don't want to show a lot of these scenes, but essentially her assistant is, I'm trying to see what YouTube will pass as maybe, visually okay. So I'm gonna maybe say this is probably the best one I can show you that can pass here. But essentially, her assistant has this weird power that she can attract guys or any sex in particular, and make him feel young again. So she's sleeping with this boss, this mafia boss, and he's 80, and she's making him feel like he's a young boy again, right? And she sometimes goes a little too hard, not knowing that they're old men, and she ends up killing them. And that is basically what she walks into. And I can't show that scene because she isn't a nude, but um her holding his body and basically saying, oops, I went too far. And Cinderella kind of just brushes it off. You can see and you can tell that Cinderella and her have a relationship. I guess you can say even beyond just friends and workers, like they have more of a relationship together. Um, More of her depending to her. Now, what is her code name? Her code name is one that I actually don't know of, like a character that I've never heard of, and that's gonna be Princess Kaguya. Now I'll look more into it, but Princess Kaguya, I'm gonna assume it's a Asian maybe story. So far we've had European names, so Red Riding Hood, Snow White, Alice, Pinocchio, and Cinderella, right? So the volume and the chapter ends with basically Cinderella contacting this girl that she's looking after and basically wants to, I don't know. I don't know if she wants to bring her into her group or just kill her, but it ends with her contacting her, and then these two dolls essentially discussing how the game is playing on. And essentially, we have two teams. We have Cinderella's team, who is Cinderella, Princess Kaguya, and Red Riding Hood, which basically Cinderella's and Red Riding Hood's powers are both attackers, and then Princess Kaguya, she's a buffer. So she's kind of one of those powers that, it's a sexual power, so it's not really like a necessity, but it's something that they can use to basically to their advantage, kind of like get information and all that. Whereas the second team, we have Snow, Pinocchio, and Alice. Snow being the healer, Pinocchio being a buffer, which is essentially someone, again, same thing, useless ability. And then Alice, who is a debuffer. We don't know much about her power, but it is threatening to the other team. So we'll see what happens in the next volume, which I'll be starting in the next week, hopefully. So go check it out. I do appreciate all the love and support that you guys have shown this channel. Thank you again for watching these videos. There is I keep saying volume. Chapter 1 through 6 on my channel already, so check those out. This might be the last chapter that you'll see this background. I am changing schools again, and I don't know if I'll be doing videos at my new school, but on my breaks, because, just everywhere is different, so we'll just have to see. Thank you again for your love and support, guys, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.